Cincinnati shelters say they're seeing an uptick in homeless populations needing their services, noting evictions and the Safer Kentucky Act might be why.
Brenda Ordonez has more.
Yeah, guys, I'm here at the Barron Center. It's a shelter in the West End. It's a low requirement adult male shelter that for the last couple months has been seeing the strain of an influx of people coming in, accessing their services. Now, they say that they're concerned for what the future holds if this trend continues.
Because we are seeing so many more people and because the weather's changing, we will be opening up an additional shelter this week.
The Barron Center has 210 beds available for those with nowhere to go. Noting it's common they help an additional 10 people a night. But Executive Director Arlene Nolan says recently that number has multiplied, putting a strain on the shelter.
At a certain point, there's only so much overflow we can do.
With an additional 200 beds opening at the center on November 21st, Nolan is hopeful it'll bridge the gap. But other homeless resource centers like Mary Magdalene House are still struggling.
It's been hard to keep up with demand, especially the demand for clothing. With as many new guests as we've seen and averaging 100 people a day, we're in need of a lot of underwear, pants, shirts. Those things just go very quickly.
Executive Director Jenny Perez says the influx of homeless population started in the last couple months.
So evictions have picked up, and so homelessness has increased, but then we're also seeing people come over from Kentucky.
According to House Bill 5, which took effect in July, the Safer Kentucky Act impacts homelessness by limiting housing solutions and banning camping in places not designated as campsites. Josh Spring with the Greater Cincinnati Homeless Coalition says he's still waiting on that data, but doesn't think that law is causing the increase.
The numbers of folks that might be coming across the river certainly would not account for any large increases. It might be a small portion.
Spring says the root cause is a lack of affordable housing, noting 1 in 3 Cincinnatians cannot afford their current home. According to an eviction tracker in Cincinnati, there was a 7% increase in eviction filings this past year. Now, the city has established the Affordable Housing Fund meant to provide affordable housing options. Vice Mayor Kearney says while money continues to pour into that fund, progress remains slow.
Progress is not as fast as we would like for it to be, but we want our city to know we're working hard, and so the idea is to get more affordable housing out there, get more units built, and to have many fewer people experiencing homelessness.
Now, again, the winter shelter here at the Barron Center is going to be opening up November 21st. And again, 200 additional beds are going to be available for those in need. Now, shelters across the tri-state are always accepting donations. Make sure you check on their websites to see what items they're taking. There are some shelters that are strictly for adults, while others are for children as well. So those needs may vary. For now, live in the West End, Brenda Ordonez, Fox 19 Now.